Kalau Ramadan gini kan lemas, Mbak. After Lebaran. Senang mana? Besok ke rumah. Besok ke rumah.
Saya hari ini berangkat ke Almaty. Saya cuti 1 minggu. Tapi Nauruz di sini saya. Nauruz all week.
Libur ngapain kamu di sini?
Treatment mama.
Oh, sekarang ini?
Ke Almaty, that's why I'm going.
Kita buka puasa, aku mau undang kamu. Next time lah.
Sorry, Papa harusnya. Sekalinya Papa.
Itu Mas live ya?
Oh iya, itu Mbak was.
Lebih jauh mungkin dari sini.
Kalau gitu kita mulai teman-teman. Lala silakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Dalam bahasa Inggris ya, Pak?
Iya dong.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let us express our gratitude for gather in this moment and for having a great body. And may some of us,
Great body.
yes, may some of us who do fasting will accept by God. And first and foremost, I would like to honor for the Ambassador of Republic Indonesia for the Republic of Kazakhstan and Tajikistan, Mr. Dr. Muhammad Fadil Rahman. And I would like to honor for the Minister Counselor, Mr. Gustav Daud Sirait. And also, I would like to honor and give big respect to the home staff, all the home staff and all the local staff, and also two of the intern friends from the University of Indonesia. I'm thankful for coming here to spare your busy time to come and see and listen for my internship report. I stand here to share my experience having an internship. Over the past 2 months, I gained knowledge and experience, having experience first-hand working with the professional diplomacy in embassy. And also over the past 2 months, I learned, and me as economy students, I applied all knowledge that I studied in university into the real professional work. Okay, without further ado, let me start my presentation, intensive work. First here, I will give explanation to the introduction. Second one, internship institution profile, and also 3 reasons why I chose Indonesian Embassy in Astana as my internship work. Also the experiences that I gained, challenges, and also conclusion. So here is my introduction. All of you already know about me. So my name is Khairullah. I'm currently studying in Al-Farabi Kazakh National University, majoring in economics in the 4th year student. So my life motto is, if I want it, I get it, no question, no mercy. So this is like when you have a dream, you already know that you're going to achieve it. So there is no doubt, there is no hesitation about what you're going to achieve in your life. So jump into the internship institution profile, which is the Embassy Indonesia in Astana. So Embassy Indonesia in Astana represents in Indonesia in Kazakhstan and also Tajikistan. So Embassy in Indonesia strengthened in diplomacy ties and also in the consular services, social cultural services, as well as the economic, politic, and digital department. And also Indonesian embassy also support the Indonesian citizen, especially who lives in Kazakhstan and Tajikistan. So the embassy maintains their activity through social media, and also they also have collaboration with the community in Kazakhstan, where they promote the economic of Indonesia, cultural, and also investment opportunities in Kazakhstan and also in Tajikistan to enhance economic cooperation. So there are three reasons why I choose Indonesian embassy as my internship work. The first one, my interest in economic diplomacy and international trade. So Indonesian embassy in Kazakhstan provide a very helpful platform where we can learn about the economic diplomacy, like investment policy, investment cooperation, not only with Kazakhstan but also in Tajikistan. Second one, Indonesia-Kazakhstan bilateral economic relation. So I was eager to get to know how diplomacy work, especially in the how economic relation work, especially in the level of diplomacy. So this is a great opportunity for me to have internship in the embassy in Indonesia in Astana. The third one, of course, professional growth and networking. So having a time working in the embassy, it gives me a very helpful mind and also give me networking to meet with such important people. For example, meeting with the high level of businessmen, meeting with the ministry and something like that. Next. So this is my internship work for the first week until the fourth week. So the first week I was working with the economic, politics and digital department, which is the head of the minister consular with Mr. Gustav. So the first task, I was assisting to make talking points in meeting between the Association of Palm Oil in Kazakhstan and also talking points with the Kusto Group and Freedom Bank, where I learned a lot of insightful information about how to expand businesses in Indonesia and also in Kazakhstan. Second one, assisting to make a table activity, notes about meetings in several associations in Kazakhstan, and also to create fax email news about some meeting points with the Ministry of Transport. Having a time working with economic, politics and digital give me bright information to get to know more about the relation about economic and so on. The second one is administrative department. So tasks that I did, which is assessing and listing, checking state properties that at the Indonesian embassy, and also assisting to find and make lists the state properties that will be removed and not used at that time. And the third one is social culture, which is one of the interesting department in the embassy also. So I was participant as a dancer in the context of cultural promotion activities and public lectures at the Wahlikanov University in Kokshetau. Second one, making a press release about the activities of the Indonesian embassy in Kokshetau. And third one also, I was given a task to create a podcast draft with the theme exploring the Indonesian embassy in Astana with the Indonesian ambassador, which I hope it will be soon. We will make the podcast video. And the last one also in the Department of Protocol and Consular and Protection. So the first task is make a report on the economy and demographics in Tajikistan. Second one, updating Indonesian citizen in Almaty and also in Astana. The third one, assisting design a flyer about giving information about visa for the Kazakhstan citizen as well as the Tajikistani citizens. So here are the 4 top experiences that I gained through my internship work. The first one, diplomatic and government operation insights. Of course, having a great work time in this embassy, it gave me new diplomatic, which is I didn't get where I studied in university, because most of the time we studied about accounting, economic, and so on. So this time I learned a unique collaboration where diplomatic and economic are working together. So this is a very insightful experience for me. Understanding economic and cultural diplomacy, this is also a very important experience because we usually collaborate how we promote economic and cultural. For example, when we have the expo, the embassy didn't just promote their cultural, but they also promote their economic. For example, they brought some coffee, some products from the small and medium enterprise. The third one, of course, the practical skill in consular and administrative work, because working embassy also related with some important documents and also very detailed work. So this is very important for me to learn about administrative work, how to deal with some documents, how to create some documents. So this is so important. And of course, the first one, professional communication and networking. Having a meeting with highly important people, and also, for example, I'm standing here. It takes communication skill to talk in front of all of you, which I'm a little bit nervous also. So this is the challenges. Maybe I will briefly explain. So the challenges, of course, adapting to multitasking and fast-paced environment, because in embassy, of course, there's a time when you have to work very fast, and when there's a time when you have to work very slowly. So this is challenging for me to follow the time management, to follow the work rule for the embassy. And the second one, understanding complex diplomatic and economic policies, because when we work in embassy, we follow some rules, we follow some policies. We cannot just do some we cannot just work collaboration with our own will, because there is policies with the government of Kazakhstan, there is policies with government of Indonesia. So this is a very challenge for me to learn about this. And of course, the third one, handling official and formal protocols. To work internship, you have to wear suit, you have to wear ties. So you have to follow the rule. You have to come at 9 and come back at 5. So this is also challenging for me, because me as student, I usually wake up at 10. So this is very great experience for me to give me time management. So this is the conclusion that I got. So my internship at the Indonesian embassy in Kazakhstan was a valuable experience where I gained a real-time professional working, because hand to hand, because I didn't just do internship sitting in front of computer, but I follow like meeting, and I follow with social culture and so on. Despite challenges like complex economic policies and cultural differences, I gained practical insights into bilateral cooperation and economic diplomacy. This experience strengthened my interest in global trade, also economic diplomacy, and also investment trade and so on. So it prepared me for the opportunity after I graduate from university. I hope this experience and knowledge that I gain in this embassy will help me to live my life in the real life after graduation. And also I have little critics, but in my opinion, 100% Indonesian embassy in Astana already, we can say, perfect, with their all staff and the home staff that work together as a team. This is just a little critics for me. Maybe this is just to be the official critics. So for example, insufficient active engagement with local businesses. In my opinion, the embassy could have more collaboration with the small medium enterprise. And for example, to the small businesses in Kazakhstan and small businesses in Indonesia. And my recommendation, it might be we have like scheduled meeting, for example, once a month to meet with the small medium enterprise in Indonesia and small medium enterprise in Kazakhstan, because my thesis also related with the small medium enterprises, which is innovation and small medium enterprise in Kazakhstan. So this is really helpful for me. But overall, I really thankful for the whole staff, Mr. Ambassador, Mr. Minister of Consular, Pak Gustav, Pak Dudu, Bu Firma, and also our ambassador secretaries for open me to have to get to know about the Indonesian embassy and to learn to work. So I'm really thankful for that. So I'm open to all of you who would like to ask some question and critics about my work. The time is yours.
Thank you.
So this is the documentation where me and Mr. Agung, we had performance as the dancer. We played a dance from the tradition of Minangkabau, which is we call tari piring. And this is me and Mr. Gustav. We had a meeting with the Association of Palm Oil, and this is me also. I checked some things from the administration department and also in the consular, where I try to create some flyer in Canva. And this is me and our friends and Mas Agung in Walkanov University. So thank you for all of you who listened to my presentation. I hope I will learn, and I already learned new knowledge, and I will try to adapt and try to apply this knowledge that I learned from embassy to my study, to my thesis, and also to my real life. So I'm open to listen some critics and questions.
Okay, from the back, please. Siapa? Questions? And from the front. Semua bisa komen?
Ya, kakak gubernur.
Kakak Gubernur?
Kakaknya mana?
Thank you so much for your presentation. It was really full of information regarding our department in MC. I wish you the best for your future. I have just a small question. Will you work in embassy in future or not? I know that your major is differently, but do you have some kind of viewing in your future yourself in an embassy as a staff or a diplomat?
Baik, Mas Syarif.
Thank you. Not
Thank you so much, Mas Sarif, for the questions. So regarding for the question, will I work in embassy after my graduation? So my nearest future plan is I would like to get to pursue my master degree related with the business, especially master business administration. I hope I will succeed, and I will succeed, inshallah. And after that, I might be try to work with the diplomacy or try to register. We'll see in the future, because one thing that I know, that I was born in Indonesia, and I will try to give good things back to Indonesia, my country. So not only work in diplomacy, maybe we'll work in the other minister, other special government institution. Thank you.
Kembali. Gubernur.
So, dear internal students, we are pleased to have you as a student in our embassy. I would like to only ask two questions. Which department is more coherent, which is more closer to you in your sphere of knowledge? And second one, what kind of project or maybe ideas you have for social and cultural department? Maybe perhaps we can later on fulfill. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mbak Gulnur. She is one of the great person that I met in Kazakhstan. So we had a lot of full happiness story. Thank you for the question. The first question, which is, what is the most coherent department that I work with? So I think the whole department has very unique each unique and insightful and coherent and meaningful work. So there is no any who is the best, but for me, in my opinion, each department has their own way to deal with their task, to deal with their mission, to deal with their vision. So for the second question, what was the second question?
Project
Ah,
ideas.
Presentasi project recommendation.
I think my recommendation for the social cultural for the Pensos Boot project, I think Pensos Boot project already did some great work with their team. They're already try to maximize their resources, their human resources, their funding resources. So there is no any recommendation for me. Just I hope this work, this team will always give their best, to the Indonesian embassy, and I hope I will work with them together because if I'm still in Almaty in the university, if the social culture need my help, I will be there. So we'll keep contact.
Diplomat banget mas.
Masuk promosinya. Dancing. Masuk promosinya.
Ini fungsi apa ya?
Oke, Yelena.
Hello, thank you a lot for your presentation. It was really interesting, and thank you for the information you provided according to the work of the agency. I got one question. You told that you're going to have like your master's degree in business administration. So you spent here like some time, and you are as Indonesian. What kind of business would you open here in Kazakhstan? Thank you.
Okay, such an interesting question. What business would I open in Kazakhstan? So the first time when I got scholarship in Kazakhstan, I was interested working with the export and import businesses because I know that maybe there are some products that imported or exported to Indonesia and Kazakhstan, but not a lot as well as in another country like in China, in Malaysia. So I was eager to do this business, and also I would maybe Kazakhstan also has a great chance to have like trade and tourism businesses. So it might be insightful and great opportunity for me to work in this field. So it might be in the future I will open my own company who will provide export and import, especially in logistic, because here the problem is logistic, but it will take a lot of time and resources, of course. And also I will open like a travel company here to bring Kazakhstani people to travel in Indonesia, as well as to bring Indonesian people to have a great time in Kazakhstan. Thank you.
Ya, jangan lupa Ola Travel.
Kemusiran.
Bu,
Soalnya saya mau lanjut statistik.
duluan ya.
Ini
Okay, thank you for the time, Ola. Maybe this is question session, yeah, but let me to make it from myself, thank you session aja. Ola, thank you so much from me, especially, and also from administration department. You have already helped us a lot with our job, yeah, especially during our inventory asset checking list to all rooms. For us, Ola give many things that can help us as physically, of course, and you also help Debbie to making list with good. And you also, I found in you like different. Langsung senyum ya Allah. So many students coming to our office, and each student has their own uniques. And I found the unique also from you, Ola. And you are a great person. You are a cheerful person. You always like to help. Like you said before, Ibu, anytime you can ask my help, kapanpun bisa, and you are ready. Itu suatu hal yang for us it's really amazing for us, yeah, because you will, with your willingness, you are ready to help us. And for personality, you also like good person, polite, and with your appearance and your what is shoot, you are not like a diplomat now. And I pray for you that you will be a diplomat if you want, or become a great or success person, yeah, Ola. And thank you again. Regards from our friends in administration department, because Debbie, Jala, and Zarina lagi checking dapur. So represent of our department and from myself, thank you very much. Thanks again, Ola. All the best for you, yeah, and keep in touch. God bless.
Thank you so much, Bu Vera. One of the leadership that I learned from Bu Vera, which is very insightful and meaningful for me. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to work with the administrative department, which I learned a lot of things new, a lot of things that I hope this new lot of things, the knowledge I will apply to my real life. Thank you so much.
Okay, next. Mr. Andi.
Oke, karena kita disebut.
Oke, terima kasih. Ini kena bulan puasa kita akhlak sama MC. Oke, thank you. I think Mr. Ola, founder of Student Association PPI. Jadi kita harus hati-hati ngomong sama beliau nih. Okay, I think one of the best public speaking for the interns, I think Mr. Ola. You provide style, I think. Today I'm confused. Where's the house? I think Mr. Ola. Style set, high standard. Okay, and then I think before you apply for an internship here, absolutely you have target, yeah, within yourself and then also from your campus. So today, are you satisfied with your target? If yes, why? And then if not, also why? Maybe you can explain for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Andi, for the questions. Do I satisfied with the opportunity for me to learn for my university study, also to learn new knowledge? From 10% to 100%, I will give 200% satisfied. Working with the embassy, of course, as I mentioned before, that I already mentioned to Mr. Gustav before, I jumped to work with the Indonesian embassy. My thesis, which is the innovation and small medium enterprise in Kazakhstan. So I also learned new things about this. So for example, when we had meeting with the Custo group with the Freedom Banks, so I would apply this insightful meeting, insightful information to my thesis. So I will put this. Of course, I was satisfied. If I'm not satisfied, I already asked a lot of questions, a lot of work with Mr. Gustav, but I satisfied, and I will put all the knowledge and of course the information that I learned today to my thesis work, which is I hope in the April I will defend my diploma title, and I hope I will succeed it, and I will get my title as the Bachelor of Arts in Economics, inshallah.
Budaya dan ekonomi. Arts and ekonomi.
Oh, mari MC.
And the last question, bro.
Okay, Mbak.
What is this year you will graduate from Ankara University, yeah? Hope so, inshallah. What is your next steps for the whole year?
Okay, so after graduation from the university, my next step that I already right now I'm currently doing. So I'm trying to apply to some scholarships for my magister degree in some countries, and I hope I will succeed it. So if I succeeded to pursue my master degree, I will try to study in master degree, also create some contents to show Indonesian people how study and living in another country. Also to have a job to get some funding, so in the future I can open my own business and work with a lot of international people.
Oke.
Hosta,
Dana pesan saya Aisyah no.
Bu Firma.
Ah,
Hello, thank you for
Gue cuma 5 hari sama dia.
Gue
nggak dikasih.
So my first question is related to, as you expected, to academics. Let's your imagination turn on, and let's imagine you are the, how to say, working in everything in economic affairs, and then how you would, how to say, to do things to see the Indonesian products in Kazakhstan market. And this next question is it's related to the culture shock. I every time ask this question from the I every time ask this question from other interns.
Okay, thank you, Dana. One of my colleague of my work in the Department of Economy. So how would I see the maybe opportunity of Indonesian products in Kazakhstan? Yes, of course there are a lot of new opportunities for Indonesian products to get to the market in Kazakhstan, because in Indonesia we have a lot of new unique product, especially in small medium enterprise, which has a great opportunity to get to the market of Kazakhstan. It might be take some time, especially in funding, because there are a lot of how to say resources it takes to get to the market of Kazakhstan. For example, to the cost of the logistics, to the cost of the documents. For example, I was interested in the medicine products because I had experience before with the company in Indonesia, which is they have market with the surgery products, how to call the needle. So they had a vacation in Almaty, and at that time they asked me to be translator to translate their conversation with the local how to say businessman in Almaty about the needle also. So it was a very great opportunity for them to work to each other, because this needle product it hasn't been in the market of Kazakhstan, but in Indonesia, their company already in the top number 2. But the problem is it was the documentation, like legalization, because the medicine it takes a lot of like checking, legalization, and so on. But in my opinion, it was a great opportunity for like medicine products to get to the market of Kazakhstan, in my opinion. For the second question, what was the culture shock that I faced during my study here? Of course, the first one is the weather, because in Kazakhstan here there is like extreme weather, especially in Astana, in Almaty, and so on. And the second one, I think, how the living style of the people here, because I live in very small town in Indonesia. We call it Kampar, where that place we had like how to say very respectful, not respectful, just follow the religion intensively. So when I came here, if I'm not mistaken, people do your own religion. You have your own religion, I have my own religion, so we have boundaries. So this is like culture shock that I feel. But most of the time I learn new perspective from this culture shock. For example, I try to have boundaries with people, not to ask their religion, not to try to force them to do some religion stuff, and so on. I think that's the very unique culture shock that I learned till now. Thank you.
Terima kasih banyak, Herwa, for your excellent presentation. That was really meaningful and really insightful, and we really enjoyed to work with you as intern. And my questions more related to personal perception. Firstly, how you can describe generally Kazakhstan and how it seems to you, and why did you choose Kazakhstan to study here, and especially to Almaty? Why not Astana? Why Almaty? And where you researched it, and why you picked each of this specific Al-Farabi Kazakh University, for example. We have other universities like Kazakhstan, and lastly, actually also more related to Dana's question, like you already learned your Russian, you are improving your Russian, and what about Kazakh? You've been staying here for a while, and how's going your language improvement?
Thank you so much, Zansaya, for the interesting questions. Should I answer in Kazakh or Russian?
Challenge, yeah.
Okay, the first one, why Kazakhstan, yeah? So when I searched about scholarship, I found the country named Kazakhstan, which is still new for me. But I found out that Kazakhstan has new unique opportunity because they have small population, but they're one of the advanced country, economic advanced country in the Central Asia. So it was give me a really high insightful perspective because I really interested in economic area. That's the reason I chose Kazakhstan also. And in university in Kazakhstan, one of my the university that I'm currently studying right now, which is Al-Farabi Kazakh National University. When I searched on Google, the best university in Kazakhstan, and number one was Al-Farabi Kazakh National University. Without hesitation, I put this university into my reference. Without hope that I will study here. I didn't hope that I will study in Kazakhstan. That's why I choose the high ranking university, because I know I will fail, but I succeeded, Alhamdulillah. And why Almaty? Because also Almaty is the the high population in Kazakhstan, where there are a lot of opportunities, work opportunities, and also there are a lot of companies there where I can learn a new insightful experience. And also, how about my Russian and Kazakh? You know, the first time I came here, I was really interested studying Kazakh language, then Russian. But some of my friends told me why you should, this is local friends, yeah, why you should study Kazakh. Kazakh will not useful for you. It's local people, they said to me, you have to study Russian, because if you study Russian, people here speak Russian. You can use Russian language in Russia, in Belarus, in Ukraine. But I give so much respect to the Kazakhstan people. I try to learn at least some vocabularies to respect the older people. For example, Kalaises and Men Almatıda Turamen, Men Uyurun Kazakhstan, like that. So I try to learn a lot of new words, and I try to both of the Russian culture, both of Kazakh culture. I try to adapt them. So yes, like that. Thank you so much.
Okay. Next sudah ya, Bu Firman.
Okay. Maybe the same with Bu Vera. It's not Q&A from me. It's just some of my comment and impression on short time working with Ola. Ola only worked for 5 days, not even finishing. But Ola worked independently, which is very good. I gave him 4 tasks. He finished, and most of them, I haven't checked it much. I mean, we haven't really finalized everything. That's why I asked for the new interns to continue his work. But even during those 5, Ola have done quite well despite a very short time working with me. So thank you, Ola, for that. Secondly, Ola, I think your first impression to me was not very, totally positive. For Indonesian, humbleness, is quite like, I don't know, maybe because I'm Japanese, so humble and shyness is actually more positive instead of, confidence. But your confidence is actually proper for Kazakhstan and European countries. So I support you if you're looking for career here in Kazakhstan or Russia or wherever you will be. And so good luck. Hopefully you will realize one of your dreams someday here, Ola. Thirdly, I would suggest a mix of between economy and culture. Ola. Make a restaurant, please, Indonesian restaurant here in Kazakhstan. We need that. We need some spices to liven up Kazakhstan. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's all from me.
Thank you so much. One of the highly leadership people in these embassies that I learned new knowledge from Bu Firma, which is give me very insightful knowledge. Thank you so much, Bu Firma, for welcoming me in your department.
Okay, Ola. For me, the same, not question, but appreciation for your work. As I know you not as the intern, but as a colleague also, friends in KBRI in many form of games online. So it's not just like a colleague to me. One thing for sure, good luck for your future, and I hope you succeed with your plan to have the master degree. Please take note that you have to be more focused in your master degree, as I know that in this bachelor you also have some activities beside your study. So please more focus on your master degree later on, so that you will can be finished on time, I think. So it will decrease your workload later on. So and our regards to you, and thank you very much from me and in Sosbud for your hard work, including all the aspect when also we have a delegation in Almaty. You always helpful to the embassy, and we appreciate that kind of things. And that's all. Thank you, Ola, for everything.
Thank you so much, Pak Dudu. One of the, we can say, among the students is our father of PPI students, because if Pak Dudu come to Almaty, he always try to, to welcome all students. Imagine Pak Dudu bring the whole Almaty students to the Simbulak. So we just not have a great time together, but we had like a very, a dream to go to the Simbulak, because Mr. Andy, there are some students who never go to Simbulak at that time. And Pak Dudu,
with Jojo Foundation.
yeah, with Pak Dudu Foundation, he brings. It was very, very thankful for us among the students, having Pak Dudu not only as the, we can say, Pembina PPI, but also as the leadership in embassy, as the head of the Pensosbud. Thank you so much for welcoming us, for welcoming me to work with your department. Thank you so much.
Okay, Ola, thank you very much. Seeing you, I see a mixture of artist and diplomat.
Yeah.
So, very good. Even for me, you're not just a founder of PPI, but also Ola TV, Ola Insta, Ola Travel. You produce many things. Oh, Baruas.
I have heard.
Baruas has heard. Ola, keep on going with your creativity, because seeing your hair, it shows that you are creative just by seeing your hair. And also all the other activities you do are truly creative. We are, I think, very pleased to have you. We learn also from your creativity, your dynamism, and your recommendations. It's good. You are critical, and that's what we expect from students and interns in particular. We are hopeful that this embassy internship could help you in the future. And we want you, if you have time, you could collaborate with us as interns, or helping us, supporting us, like you are always very supportive of us in Almaty, even helping all the businessmen, Nutri-Food, to try to conquer the market of Kazakhstan and Central Asia with Topika Naslim. And I'm also very happy that with your help, one of Indonesian Chinese businessmen will register his company, a drone company, Pak Dubes, to present drone rental, drone products for like festivities, for occasions that can be used either in Almaty or Kazakhstan market. That's what I call multi-track diplomacy. Not only us as diplomats, but we have also even students as diplomats that help. So we are working together collaboratively. Keep going. Ola, with your dream, I think even your motto is very direct. If you use your motto for marriage, is even more direct, because you just dream it and do it. Thank you for SMEs, your recommendation on SMEs. I believe, for me, we believe, and also as a policy, we believe in economic diplomacy, and SMEs is also a part. We have been doing, I think, even in 2023, during summer festival, we have like 54 to 60 Indonesian companies, majority SMEs. The challenge is that Kazakh supermarket, they want like a regular and assurance that the SMEs can provide continued stock. And you know, SMEs, they produce like not like big companies, and that is a challenge. They cannot promise a place in the shelf if you don't have continued stocks. So we are keep on trying, expanding. I believe our strategy next time will be for small supermarkets. Maybe their demand is not that strict like the big supermarkets, and that can help with SMEs. And we will expand on trade also, like you have witnessed. We are in communication with association businesses, including palm oil business. Why we do connection with palm oil business? Because they are the top two export commodities of Indonesia in Kazakhstan. That's why we need to maintain the number of exports, and also keep on trying at the same time to propose new products. Thank you again. We can be a partner. So Almaty, maybe this is Indonesian consular, consul, not general, consul inspector in Almaty. I wish you all the best. for your future endeavors and your future study, inshallah, either in Europe or Australia, you will do your best.
I have heard about your presentation from upstairs. Thank you very much also for this recommendation. It is very critical, critical recommendation for us. Insufficient active engagement with local businesses. I think it is better we send it to the Mova in Jakarta. Yes, Jakarta will give us what is it that recommendation like dedicated trade officials to assist Indonesian business. Wow, that's it. Thank you so much. And recommendation also for the what is it? Dedicated trade and investment desk. The frequency of business networking event. Oh my God, it is really nice. Because of what? Because we have to call Mr. President and said to him that no efficiency, no cutting, no budget cutting. And Kereta Barat adalah SME Development Program. I think it's better also. We could, yes. That I think in our so thank you very much for your critical recommendation to our embassy, and you look like diplomat now. Hopefully one day you will be here and become one of us. Thank you so much to be Presentasi. Thank you.
Baik, selanjutnya pemberian sertifikat kepada Hairola dari KBRI Astana.
Oh, aduh. Ini asli nih. Asli.
Mas, belakang.
Oh, dia mesti dinaikkan. Saya ada presiden.
Jasnya sih udah minum tes dulu.
Just been waiting. Okay. The Embassy of the Republic of Indonesia certificate presented to Hairullah. Betul.
Hairola.
Boleh.
Kalau diplomat harus diulang, Pak.
Hairullah.
Budiati buat mainan.
Kalau Andi.
Presented to Hairullah for his participation in internship program at the Embassy of the Republic of Indonesia to the Republic of Kazakhstan and the Republic of Tajikistan in period February 2025 ya until 13 March 2020. Oke. Masih di sini.
Bisa dipakai buat ngelamar kerjaan?
Bisa.
Ngelamar yang lain.
Iya.
Sangat upload.
Oke, sama penginapan.
Ini kan ada portofolio ya.
Iya.
Tapi mestinya sih nanti itu ada ini nomor registrasi.
Oh, dinomorin.
Dia nomor iya, peserta yang keberapa?
Iya.
Ya, jadi kelihatan. Ya, ada nomor registrasi. Jadi kelihatan bisa dicek ke sini.
Oh,
Kan kayak ijazah kita kan ada registrasi ya.
Oke, tapi nanti diulang lagi penyebarannya ya.
Oh, ini ada dua internship.
Sudah panggil.
Sudah dapat ini dong, inspirasi.
Betul, dapat referensi kalau itu.
Langsung dicatat semua.
Ternyata
Bawa yuk.
Homestay dulu.
Semuanya oke, all of us.
udah malah mempanjang nanti.
Ah,
Pakai lipstick gimana?
Favorite to be
Pak, geser ke kanan sedikit Pak.
Kanan dikit,
Oh,
kanan.
bisa.
Bagus, Pak.
Ya, lagi.
Lagi.
Oh, lagi. Pak Wahyunya jadi terlalu.
Ke pinggir ya.
Pak Wahyu nempel ke map.
Yang mana dulu?
Sudah mana
Ini dulu. Masih Om. Ya. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oke.
Ya, all stop.
Oh.
Gantang.
A plus. Name-nya berapa ya? Oke, pengantin. Ini foto satu itu.
Pasangannya di mana lagi? Pak Wahyu ada berdiri. Kalau ditampung.
Udah putus. Dengan sertifikat ini bisa guys.
Panjang.
Oh.
Ketik.
Mas Wahyu.
Ketek.
Mas Wahyu, Mas Wahyu. Sini loh, satunya. Ini.
Wahyu, Wahyu.
Ayo
Boy.
Saudara dari Tairolai.
semuanya.
Jangan di bawah.
Oi.
Sini.
Keturunan Oi.
Sini loh. Habis ini gantian sama saya fotonya.
Iya.
Karena ngerti ya makan-makan ya.
Paham ya.
Makannya bersama.
Ayo.
Makan sofistik.
Makan harus duluan. Siap-siap gantiin.
Mandi. Geser.
Nah, geser, good. Yes.
Yang magang di kiri
Oke,
kanan.
Bisa nggak kamu agak beda gitu?
Kiri kanan.
Nah, itu Pak, betul. Masuk.
Saya kelihatan. Yang
Apa
tadi,
namanya? Zarina.
tadi yang pergi diganti sama yang baru kan gitu.
Iya. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ya, siapa antara berdua?
Sekarang jadinya makan. Kan mau makan.
Siap ya, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Videonya apa?
Bergaya dong.
Bebas, oke.
Ya, kayak bebas. 1, 2, 3.
Videonya apa?
Tagline-nya mau apa tagline-nya?
Wih, ada tagline.
Biasanya Pak Dukes.
Olah travel.
Baju.
Alga.
Olah grup Alga.
Oh, Alga.
Olah bisa itu.
Oke, yuk.
Oke, mulai ya.
Olah grup Alga.
1, 2, 3.
Olah grup Alga. Masih kan? Olah grup? Masih.
Namanya sih ulang.
Udah bilang coba.
Malah main FIFA benerin lagi ya.
Kapan?
Oh iya, tapi berbagi itu dengan yang baru juga.
Sekalian pamit ke Pak Nadiem dari siang malam balik.
Oh, sekarang bertiga. Mau ditinggalkan mall gak dong? Ada di dalam mall Pak. Yang baru.
Iya.
Insyaallah mulai Juli Pak Nadiem pada kalenderan di bulan
Juli ya?
Public speaking the best kalau penampilan juga.
Oke, sampai
Jadi kalau
ketemu.
kamu bisa kerja sama.
Tapi masih sempat buka puasa dong?
Masih.
Oke, makasih banyak semuanya.
Kamu kunci.
Makasih banyak ya. Olah.
Yuk.
Ya kalau bisa.
I can try this. This is small one? Ah, the one. Ada
Like it's a festive.
Of course. Yes, yes.
Yes, you're so lucky.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's no change of credit. And also there's
When? You said that 100%.
100%. Oh, no. It's quite possible because they don't have efficiency like us. So it's like probable.
Beberapa yang saya pas tadi malam udah disebutin malah kayak saya ujian saya minta teman-teman saya
Other places, let's go. Berapa itu?
They need to meet with at least three 1 minute speech. It's about lunch.
What? You have lunch?
No, that's my first tool for such and thing that
We're going, they're gonna talk about that ministry.
cooperation, social.
konsultasi yang penting buat saya biasa geladi. Geladinya ini geladi ini.
Aí da bawah
Buat Kazakh Hajj.
Because they speak Kazakh.
Aí da bawah
It's so hard, like sometimes the one that's not their religion is but you don't read the one that speak Kazakh.
Tahun 2020 dapat
baru-barunya dia beragama
Wanted to.
Dia masuk lagi dan langsung kalau aku misalkan intelektualnya udah baca dia bisa dia mendaftar lagi dia pindah jadi dosen dia dosen tidak tukang dia jadi datang habis ngajar pulang habis ngajar dia
That's what you need to
Competition of test.